guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. If you're a returning subscriber, you already know I got my dog for you. So this video is just, I don't know if it will be like a reaction video or I don't know. The internet is a mess. Instagram, X, all the platforms, all the social media platforms, everybody is having an unpopular opinion or popular opinion or whatever opinion about the saga that happened recently, the whole bully thing that happened at the lead school in Abuja. If you guys don't know, if you guys have not seen that video, it's just basically about a girl slapping a fellow student. Watching it can be very triggering. You know, it can make one to get so upset, like, why is this happening in the first place? A lot of people have opinions about what happened. A lot of people are coming online talking about, oh this, oh that, oh one thing and two things. Some of all these people talking about it were bullies. Some of them were bullied, some of them were bullies themselves. So coming online to talk about things that you once did is just like, hello, what kind of hypocrisy is that in the first place? All parents need to do is to just pray for their kids not to get into the hands of bullies, and you know, prepare their children for such if it eventually happens, because the world we're living in today, a lot of unstable humans are giving birth to children and they are not ready to cater for these children. So the upbringing of those kids can mess up their mental states, and then they now take it out on other kids. I saw a video online where a lady was saying that these kids that are bullying other kids are from broken homes. My darling, they are not from broken homes. Well, some of them are from broken homes, but most of them are not from broken homes. Most of them have been emotionally damaged. Like, they are from homes where their parents are living together, quite alright, but they are not there for them emotionally, you know, physically, mentally. They're not there for them. They have nobody to rely on, or probably they're living with their parents who are also having, you know, having it hot at home, like having physical banter, abuse and all that, and they see these things and they come to school and take it out on other kids. I, for one, I experienced bullying when I was in primary school. All the way from primary school, I experienced bullying. I was bullied up to the point where it affected me academically. I was doing so well, my kindergarten 1, kindergarten 2, kindergarten 3, primary 1, primary 2, and then immediately I entered primary 3. Guys, they took me to sit down with one boy. His name is Benjamin. That boy has repeated like 2-3 times. I sat with that boy and that was the worst experience I had in primary 3, right? He bullied that guy bullied. In fact, he used to put me under the desk. So if my pen or anything I have, my property, should fall under the desk, under the chair, and I'm trying to grab it, he will press me that I should stay there. If I try to get out, he's going to, like, you know, hit me or something. So I was scared that he was going to hit me. So anytime that I was facing that for a period of time. Thank God for my dad who came to school. I was like, oh, something should be done about it, because I was almost scared of going to tell my parents at home. For some weird reasons, I don't know why I could not even tell them. I don't even know why I could not even tell somebody in the house, my parents, my siblings. I just kept to myself because I felt like if I had told them, the boy would find out and he would harm me. You know, it's just crazy. I feel like parents should communicate more with their children. Whenever they do this, the children will be able to tell their parents what is going on in their lives, right? I watched a video where the lady was complaining that she's really close to her daughter, talk about literally everything, and this child was being bullied at school. She wasn't even aware of it. The child came back home. I was asking her for money so that she can settle her fellow students in school. And in my head, I'm like, what? First of all, I'll withdraw my child out of that school. I don't want to do I'll go and talk to the principal, or I'll go and talk to the headmistress, and then, no, I won't do that. I will take my child out of that school, because there's little to what the school can do about it. It can be controlled, but they can't stop it, so to say. In fact, a lot of things are going on in the school environment, right from primary school. In fact, I even heard and saw online that primary school students are in cults. Primary school, not even secondary school right now, primary school, they're in cults. What do these kids know about these things? Where are they going after school? Where are they coming from before school? What is happening in our environment? Things are advancing from bad to worse, you know. So if you have the intention of having kids, or you have children around you, or you just have love for kids, You know, I think you should more work. There's more work to be done. It's not just about having kids. Oh, I have kids. Oh, I'm a mother. Oh, I'm a father. Oh, I'm a mentor. I'm a guardian. No, 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 no. It's not just about that. There's work to be done. You need to make sure that these kids are protected at all costs. Everybody just bringing out stories, you know, of how they were bullied, of how, you know, nobody's coming out to say they were bullies themselves. So nobody's coming out to say, oh, I was once a bully. I bullied so people. No, all the people coming out are people that were once bullied. Oh, when I was in primary school. Oh, when I was in secondary school. Oh, when I was in university. Oh, when I was in this person's house, I was bullied. This was what happened. This was what happened, and all that. I'm not an advocate for boarding school. I'm not in support of people going to boarding school. I don't like boarding school. I don't like boarding school. Boarding school, I feel like, is a place where I wonder who brought the mentality that when you take your children to boarding school, they'll be independent, they'll be able to take care of themselves. You're messing those kids up. You're messing them up. If I meet people that say have that orientation or have that narrative in their head, I just let them be. Okay, I respect your belief, I respect you for that, but I will never take my kids to boarding school. Why am I driving them from my home so early? Why am I taking, am I sleep deprived? Oh yes, but I decided that I wanted this life for myself, so I should be there for them. I should be able to make a foundation for them that would, when they eventually leave my house at a certain age, they'll be able to defend themselves. They'll be able to, I'll be proud. Not at the very early age, 10, 11 years. What are you going to do in boarding school? What are you going to be independent for? Independent of what? Wash clothes. I did not go to a boarding school. I was a day student, and I was able to wash my clothes. I was able to clean the house. I still had my chores. I still had to read. I just feel like it all has to do with the parents. I feel like parents that push out their kids at that early age are lazy parents, are parents that don't care about their kids, are parents that, I don't know, they're not supposed to have kids at all. The people that are supposed to have kids, they are childless. It's just so unfortunate, because these are the ones that really cater for these kids enough, cater for them enough to know that, okay, yes, this is value the lives of humans, because children are precious gifts from Jehovah. Children are precious gifts. They're supposed to be cared for. They're like sheep. You know, you as the parent, you're the shepherd. You're supposed to care. You're supposed to protect these kids, not throw them out after 10 years of them living with you. 10 years, 11 years. That's the beginning. That is where you now become close to them. That's where you start building that friendship with them, and you be like, you know what, I'm going to teach you some things. There's some things that you as a parent would need to teach your children. Nobody is going to do that for you. Nobody is going to do that for you. The earlier some parents realize that the better for them and the better for their children, because on the long run, whatever happens to their child affects the parents. Okay, there's some of us are bigger bullies. You see some adult bullies. I have met some adult bullies. There are some people that are very vocal. It's not bad to be vocal, but I feel like there are places where you need to really pipe low. There are places where you need to relax and, you know, study your environment and observe. There are adult bullies. I went to make my hair recently, and at the salon where I make my hair, there are girls that work in the salon for the owner of the place, right? And there are younger girls, there are older ladies, as in, you know, just people of different age, different class, different backgrounds, different, you know, tribes. They all work there. There's this particular girl, I noticed that whenever I go there, she's always trying to like intimidate the junior staffs or the people that are there. I was braiding my hair when I heard her. There were other girls seated on a particular couch, right? It would not be bad for you to say, oh, please, can you shift a bit? I want to sit. Oh, what's bad in doing that? She will come and she'll be like, where you come up for there? What do you want to do? If you do anything. You know, I had to like that. They said, you know, you're a bully. You're a big bully, and I don't like it. She's like, no, ma, I'm not a bully. We know ourselves here. When you have that mentality, it grows in you, and there are people watching around you. The same thing. Kids are watching their parents. Most of all these kids that go to school that bully other kids, it could be that their parents are bullying each other in the house, or they have siblings, older siblings that are bullying each other. So they feel like it's very normal, you know, and they come to school and they try to, you know, bully younger students or students in their class that they know that are very timid and shy. Parents should train their children to be better. You know, there's a video of a father that was training his child, you know, taekwondo, you know, how to defend yourself if you're alone and all that. And I feel like, well, Everybody wants to protect their own. When I'm not there, if you're the only one there, what would you do in this case? You have to protect yourself. Some of you that are setting up cameras, filming video about, even me myself, Steve, that I'm here filming this video now. Steve, I was bullied. I was bullied. You know, a lot of people are just setting up the camera talking about, oh, this is what I think about, this is what I think about that. Have you checked your child? Do you know who your child is at school? Why don't you go one day to school and just, you know, just sneak into their school and see how they're doing and see what's going on? Do you have time to ask their teachers how they're doing? Not just ask per se, but try to find out yourself. Like, do your investigation if your child is a bully or not, or if she's being bullied, or if he's being bullied. You know, create this bond with your children. If the school, children are really exposed these days, really exposed. You see a child of how many years now having a tablet or having a phone, which is very exposing, because there's so many things. They're exposed to the internet now. Children are exposed to the internet, and this can lead to several sites that is not so healthy for their age. So parents need to be very careful. I know that having children can be overwhelming, but they can be of blessings as well. So we need to show that we value these blessings, these children, by taking care of them. I'm not saying that if they are with you in the house, they cannot also be bullied though. Children can be bullied in their environment where they live. They can be bullied anywhere, right? So we need to be better parents. We need to teach our children not to be bullies and how they can handle bully. But to be honest, we're living in a very demonic world, so I think it's going to advance from bad to worse. I'll teach my child, if anybody does this to you, report to your teacher, report to the school authority. If nothing is being done about it, come and tell me, your mother. I will take it up and I will know what to do from there. If nothing is being done about it, I'll take my child off that school. That's not the best school. No, if you have intentions of having kids, or you have kids around you, teach them that bullying is not good. And if ever your child or whoever you know, your minor, faces bullying, teach them what to do in that situation. Okay? If we all do this, everybody is going to be better. If you went to a federal government college school, you might have experienced bullying, because I went to one and it was crazy. It was so crazy that the borders, I was wondering why, first of all, parents were sending their kids at that early age to boarding school. I was wondering why, because then I would always go back home to my parents, and my parents would always bring me to school. I know that some people were living far off, but why would you take your child far off? First of all, you're sending a minor to another state. Okay, I didn't think about it at the time, but thinking about it now, I'm like, what? My kids that I bore, nobody knew how they came out from my body. Only me and Jehovah that knew how they came out from my body. What I saw, what my eyes saw when I was born these children, I will not come and send them at a very minor age, that I want them to be independent. You'll be independent in my house. I'm sorry. What do they want to learn in the boarding school that I cannot teach them? What am I doing as a parent? What am I doing? I'm so busy. I'm working for them to have a better life. Why am I now sending them away into the world, into this damaged world? Even when they are living with me in my house, it still gives me concern, because I feel like they go to school, right? Now I don't stay with them in that environment. They come back from school. Do I know what must have happened during that short period of time that they're in school? Let alone I'm not gonna leave them for days, weeks, months, 3 months somewhere, saying that they have a guardian there. Who is the guardian? Nobody can mother, nobody can father your children better than you do. So I see no reasons why children should be sent out of their home at an early age. Now some people will come and say, oh, but these students, they still experience bullying. Well, I agree, because I experienced bullying as a day student. But trust me, I ran to my mother. I ran to my mother because I trust my mommy, and Jehovah help me, my children will trust me so much that they will run to me if anything happens to me. I feel like parents should be an umbrella for children. They should be a shield for children. Whenever your children are facing problems, the first person that they should think of is, oh, mommy is going to have a solution for this, daddy is going to have a solution for this. I need to call mommy, I need to call daddy. Because what are you if they don't do that? What are you? It doesn't even make sense to me. There is more to what we can do as parents. We can do a whole lot. If your child is not coming to tell you what happened to him or her during the day at school, something is wrong. You need to work on it. You need to you need to do something about that, because that is not healthy for your child and it's not healthy for you as a parent. So please, enough of this unpopular and popular opinion. People need to work. Don't come on setting cameras and saying, oh, this is what they should do, this is what they should do. Yes, I'm talking to myself as well too. We need to do the work. We need to take action. We need to train children that would become amazing, that would have empathy, that will show emotion, show feelings. When they see somebody suffering or they see somebody in a dying state, they would help, not the ones that would want to even kill. And I don't even blame parents that are now homeschooling their children. I saw online some parents that are homeschooling their children. Quite alright, you are going to let the children go at a certain age, right? But you know that their foundation is solid. Their foundation is like rock. It's unbreakable, right? You already know that you set that foundation for them. So whenever the time reaches for them to leave your house, maybe at the age of 16, at the age of 18, at the age of 20, you know for sure that you have done your best as a parent. So it's all in the hands of Jehovah God. Leave it. You are trusting that Jehovah will handle it. But not at the age of 10, 11. Why are you sending your child out to boarding school at the age of 10, 11? Wait till you they run from as a parent. What are you running from? And also, immediately your child starts hiding or starts quivering or shivering whenever they see something, or you can see that fear in them which was not there before, you need to start taking action. Your children should see you take action. When they see you take action, trust me, it's going to be a better place. That's just my 2 cents. I said let me come and show you guys my fine pretty face today, and I'm done, guys. Share your thoughts with me in the comment section. What will you do if somebody that you love so much, your minor, your child, you know, your relative is bullied, and he or she comes to you and tell you, oh, this is what happens, what do I need to do? What will you do as a parent, as an auntie, as an uncle, as a relative, or even as a friend? What would you do in that situation? Have you ever been bullied before? What did you do? How did you sail through that experience? Like, how was it for you? Because I have friends, and I've heard people talk about how they were traumatized from bullying. Like, they are older people now, they're over 30, over 40 years, and they're still traumatized. Some of them even have kids, older kids, and they can't still live. Like, they're unsettled deep inside their heart. They still know the names of these people that once bullied them. They know their name and their surnames. Like, they still say, some people will say, it shall not be well with this person. Like, they're still angry with that person. So you see the damage that bullying can cause. I'm sure if everybody is studying the Bible, whatever you are doing, I'm sure that what is right and what is wrong is wrong. If you have conscience and you are letting the scriptures pierce your heart, the world will be a better place. I don't think that there will be much trouble here. Share with me your thoughts in the comment section, okay? And I'll see you all in my next video. Mwah.